Hey everyone, it's Ethan or Miist back again for another video today, and welcome back to the channel, guys. We're here again for yet another video. And today we're going to be unboxing a vinyl, and this one is long overdue, to say the least. But obviously you can see by the title of the video, we're going to be unboxing Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer, or Ludwig Göransson's Oppenheimer vinyl. And this is a Mondo exclusive, which is pretty exciting as well. I can't remember if I have any Mondo exclusives. I think I have one. I think I just have the Shang-Chi Mondo one. I really wish I could have got the Batman splatter vinyl, but I was never able to get my hands on it. And I just kind of don't want to buy the regular colored because I want the splattered colored. Anyways, so this is long overdue, like I mentioned. I've had this in its package for nearly 7 months. I kept it in package because I wanted to make a video about it, and for a long time I just wasn't even recording. And I've been saying to Mel over the past few weeks that I really want to start uploading more, start uploading twice a week. I'm almost at 300 subscribers, which is crazy. I've had so many different channels over the years, and this is by far the biggest following that I've ever had, so I appreciate it, and thank you for anyone that does watch these videos and that is subscribed. So I want to give more content instead of just the Monday movie reviews. And Mel and I aren't really doing Mel Mondays anymore either. We were thinking about starting it up again, but we just aren't sure if we're going to yet or not. Mel has to be in the right mood to do it, really. And we were also struggling for ideas for a little while, so maybe we'll get back into doing Mel Mondays, but for now I'm going to try to upload every Monday, and then hopefully an extra video. Well, that every Monday, that's not going to change. We're going to be doing that every week for sure, but I'm going to try to get you guys a video every Wednesday or Thursday as well. So yeah, I'm a busy man, to be fair, but with that being said, let's get into it. So obviously, this is the Mondo box that it came in. I'm going to open it up. And like I said, this has been literally on hold for 7 months. I even managed to keep it in the box while I moved into this new apartment. And it was shipped to my parents because that's where I was living at the time. And then it was brought to Mel's old apartment, which is where a few videos were recorded. And then eventually it came with us in the move like this. So yeah, this shipped out September 29th last year, so it's literally been nearly 7 months, which is quite sad that I've not opened this up yet. But with that being said, let's get into it. Let's open it up. So it already looks really quite good, to be honest. This is a huge vinyl. This is a really weird angle, I know, but this is, yeah, like I said, this is a huge vinyl. I'm sure I'll toss that down there for now. Receipt. But this is really cool. So Ludwig Göransson is quickly becoming one of my favorite composers in music, and this vinyl, or this album, is definitely a good reason to that. Obviously, this is a tremendous score, and it is truly phenomenal. This one makes you feel perhaps more than any other, but it's still not my favorite score from last year. My favorite score from 2023 is still Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse score by Daniel Pemberton, which I do have a video for you guys eventually when I decide to actually record that. So anyways, this is a very cool vinyl. This is a 3 LP vinyl, so there is 3 actual vinyls in here, and the back of it's very cool, of course. Nolan and Göransson talking, but to be honest, this isn't even my favorite Göransson soundtrack. My favorite Göransson soundtrack is actually from Tenet, also by Christopher Nolan, so oddly enough, which I do have that. Actually, do I? I can't remember if I still have it or not. I know there was a part of me for a little while that wanted to sell it, but honestly, I can't remember if I did or not. So anyways, with that being said, let's do this. Let's get this open. Obviously, I'm trying to be careful. I don't want to ruin this vinyl at all. like I said, this is a pretty big vinyl. It is 3 LP. Okay. I'm quite confused. Alright, well, I got it mostly open, so let me see if I can just rip this plastic off. Probably make my life a little bit easier. Because the way that I can see this, it's folded very uniquely. That's not really a way that am familiar with. So yeah, anyways, very cool. So this little side part comes off. So that's cool. On it, it says, filmed by Christopher Nolan, Oppenheimer, music by Ludwig Göransson, pressed on a 3 by 140 gram Mondo web store exclusive vinyl. So yeah, pretty cool. And then on the back, it also mentions some other scores from Ludwig Göransson, like Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and Creed. So yeah, very cool. But yeah, I mean, this is really cool. I really like the back of it too. It's just kind of homey, I guess. And the front of it, I mean, it's not anything special. It's basically just the movie poster, sorry. But yeah, really cool. So it's actually a trifold, which is why I thought it was weird. I'm not very familiar with the trifolds, although that looks really pretty. That looks really, really nice. See if I can hold that for you guys. Take a look at that. That looks really nice. And we'll open the third fold as well. It's really cool. It's actually just really, really cool. That's basically a shot from the movie, and yeah, that's really awesome. And of course, you see Killian there with the bomb itself, so that's very cool. And yeah, this is a really nice looking inside of the vinyl. That's really, really cool. I like that a lot. Oh, Kitty came to say hi. Can you see her? Maybe a little bit. She's going to the closet. Well, alright, so let's take a look at these, because there's 3 vinyls in here, like I mentioned. And so we'll start off with what I'm assuming to be side A. So we've got a little booklet here, which is pretty cool. That's a shot from the movie, of course. Let's open that up. So it has some behind the scenes camera work from Christopher Nolan and Cillian Murphy, which is pretty cool. We've got a little, I guess, reading from Christopher Nolan as well. So that's pretty cool. It'll be interesting to read. Talking about IMAX and talking about Ludwig Göransson. And then here is Ludwig at work by the looks of it. So that's very cool as well. And that's a little paragraph, I guess, from Ludwig Göransson. And then we get some credits as well, and all the musicians playing. My god, that's a lot of violins. Obviously this is going to be a huge orchestra, and that really shows here. That's very, very cool. Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool. I think Mel would be pretty interested in that as well, because a violin is her favorite instrument. I'm sure that'd be a good read. So yeah, that's really cool. So let's move on to the first vinyl. It is side 1, and this one is very, very cool. I'll open it with you guys. So it is like a nuclear explosion. It's that splattered orange, which is really, really cool. It looks really good. Honestly, it looks better on camera than it does in person. It's kind of like a cheetah print or camouflage in person, but it's much more bright on camera. Sorry about the ring light, but that looks really, really cool. It's kind of just like a flame. Actually, it looks better when I'm not holding it up to a light. It looks more like what it does for you guys. That's really, really cool. Side 1 is probably still my favorite, mostly because of Fission and Can You Hear the Music. I just think those 2 songs are the best on the album, so those are really cool. Or that's really cool, I should say. So that's an awesome first press. I don't think the presses change much. They're probably unique splatter patterns, but I'm sure it's more of the same with disc number 2 and 3. So I need to find a better setup to do this, because it's just not easy to put in and out. But nonetheless, this vinyl looks really awesome, and it's quite unique. Although I kind of mentioned the Batman splatter earlier, and it's similar to that, to be fair, but like in its own unique way of the black, red, and green for the Batman and Riddler, of course. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, let's move on to the second disc, which, yeah, by the looks of it, like I said, it's more of the same. We just get a few hairs on it. Yeah, so like I said, it's just more of the same with that like fire nuclear explosion. But this one's a lot less vibrant, I find, as the first one. But I'm sure everyone is different and it's pressed differently, I'm sure. No two are the same, so we'll take a look at the third one just in case. But yeah, anyways, really cool as well. And I really like the sleeves for this one as well. I like sleeves that actually are have like that plastic covering in the middle, which is really nice, or actually in the sleeve, I should say. Because it's really, I find it's a lot better for storing. Oh my god, it's quite a challenge. There we go. Alright, so now let's grab this last vinyl and we'll take a look to see what this one looks like. Again, I'm sure it's more of the same, but ooh, this one looks pretty bright too, actually. So yeah, that one looks pretty bright. That one looks really sweet as well, actually. This one might be the brightest of the three. But yeah, a lot of colors popping in all three of these vinyls. But yeah, the overall, I mean, this is a nice vinyl. It looks really, really good. That's awesome. I mean, there isn't a single song on this album that is a skip, in my opinion, really, because it's hard to even listen to this as an album, I find, because every song just kind of flows with the movie. And I find it's just better to actually watch the movie than to listen to the score, although Can You Hear the Music is iconic, of course, and it really has become one of my favorite scores. Now, honestly, probably my favorite thing about this entire score is when you open up the trifold, because that just is a beautiful shot, and it looks really, really wonderful, and I think that's very awesome. But yeah, so there we go, guys. I'm going to end that there for you. So this is the unboxing of the Mondo exclusive Christopher Nolan and Ludwig Göransson Oppenheimer soundtrack. If you guys haven't watched the movie, watch the fucking movie. If you guys haven't listened to the score, listen to the score. And yeah, sorry that this is so late. I really appreciate it if you guys are still watching it nonetheless. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.